New York is where we are headed. The Diddy sex trafficking and racketeering trial is happening. And we have joining us now from there, outside of that federal courthouse, Court TV senior producer Emanuela Grinberg is with us. And Emanuela, you've been inside of that courthouse all day, and we had some breaking news about a juror that's been lost.
Morning. Good afternoon. That's right. Yes, we knew that we would get a ruling on this morning. On Friday, the judge announced that he was inclined to dismiss Juror 6, a black man in his 40s, basically for inconsistencies about his residency, where he lived and with whom he lives. And on Friday, the judge had basically indicated that comparing statements that he'd made both in jury selection and then just like an offhanded remark that he happened to make after the trial started, suggested a lack of candor about where he lived, whether it was in the Bronx, which is part of the district from where they pull jurors, or New Jersey, which is not part of the district where they pull jurors from in this federal court. So basically, he just made it official. This juror is off, and he has been replaced by an alternate. And so that was the start of the day. And then now we are on, as you know, this is week 6. This is day 24 of the government's case, and we're starting to really wind down. We are in what's called the summary witness portion of the case. And this is where basically, essentially, like extended members of the prosecution team come in and talk about exhibits that we've already seen. But it's like now we have a bit more context for text messages, audio files, audio messages that we've heard earlier in the case. These witnesses are basically stringing it all together. So this morning we heard about exhibits and texts and audios that were all gathered from the phone of Kristina Khorrum. Now, this is someone who has been described as Sean Combs' chief of staff, right-hand woman. She's with him for a very long time, spanning alleged victims Jane and Cassie Ventura. So we've heard a lot about all the evidence and all the communications, and now we're just really getting a sense of all the people she was texting throughout these years, all the members of the alleged enterprise, the assistants, the staff, talking about setting up king nights, setting up hotel nights, restocking baby oil, all these things just to show how involved she was, but also the knowledge that she had of potentially knowledge she may have had about what was going on behind those closed doors. And so we're continuing with these summary witnesses, and we hope to hear from another assistant before the state wraps as early as Wednesday.
All right, Emanuela Grinberg, thank you. Emanuela, we'll be keeping our eye on the Diddy case.